State Senator Phil Fortunato, and this is what I think about the state budget. So now we are faced with a state budget that has escalated $40 billion over 10 years. 10 years ago, the budget was something like $40 billion, and that was a lot of money. Here we are 10 years later, and it's double. It's $80 billion. That's a lot of money, even for down here in Olympia. So you have to ask yourself, what exactly did we get for this extra $40 billion that they're spending? So have we solved homelessness? Last I saw a report that said homelessness in Washington State has increased 800%. Other states it's going down, but in Washington State it's escalating. We are the number one attracted state for homelessness. People are moving here. Homeless people are moving here. And then we have energy costs. You know, we have the Climate Commitment Act that's supposed to solve the climate problem and all this other stuff. And what's it done when you go to the gas pump and you go to fill up your car? You have to refinance your house in order to just fill up your gas tank. I mean, it's getting to be ridiculous when you're going. Now, when you add those energy costs, and that goes through everything in the economy. Increased energy costs. You go to the grocery store, everything in that grocery store was delivered by trucks. So now you're escalating the increased energy cost, increases the cost of groceries, increases the cost of you turning your lights on. So you're sitting there with your family budget and you're saying, gee, I got a raise this year, but I have less money to spend. And why is that? In addition, what they're doing now is they're indexing different expenses, different taxes into the budget. So, for example, the gas tax is now, the 6-cent gas tax is now indexed. It's automatically going to increase without a vote of the legislature. And then you have various other taxes all the way through the entire budget that are now automatic escalators built in. So they're going to come back to us and they're going to say, oh, now we're $10 billion short, even though you're getting more and more and more of your tax dollars are going to Olympia. And I'm sending my kids to school. But wait a minute. Instead of test scores going up for all this money that we're spending, test scores have declined. We went from being 10th in the nation in math to being 27th. We're spending more money, but our children are getting less and less and less of an education. So these are things that you have to ask yourself. What are we getting for this $40 billion of having one-party rule in Washington State? I'm State Senator Phil Fortunato, and this is what I think.